This is what Luis Enrique had to say about it. We must get used to playing without Kylian sooner or later. I want maximum competitive next season, and I want every starting player in this PSG side to feel this is an opportunity for them. That is what I'm looking to do just for this season, but also for the next. Jules, just back to my original point, were they booing him or booing the fact that Luis Enrique was substituting him off?
Yeah, I'm not really sure because they didn't boo him when the team were announced at the start of the game, because this was his first home match since he announced he was leaving at the end of the season. And I think that's where we were not sure what kind of reception he would get then. So for the substitution, considering PSG were 1-0 down, not that Kylian was very good at all. It wasn't for that hour that he played, hour and 5 minutes that he played. I think maybe the boos were more, why are you taking him off, considering he's the best player in that team? But I guess Luis Enrique, I mean, if you don't know Luis Enrique takes no prisoner. He does his own thing. He doesn't care who you are, where you're from, even more now that he knows that Mbappe will be leaving in the summer and that for next season he won't be there. So that has given him even more license to do what he wants, including not starting him the weekend before, for example, in the league where Nantes, where we were all a bit surprised, and he just said, well, you know, he's played a lot, so there's nothing wrong by putting him on the bench. And at this time, taking off after an hour, which never happens, and that probably has never happened so early in a game, unless there was an injury in Kylian Mbappe's career. And him just saying, well, yeah, you know, we need to get used to playing without him because he won't be our player next season. So this is what I'm doing. And we don't know what to expect now. I guess he would start in the Champions League game next week against Real Sociedad in San Sebastian. But then clearly he might not start at the weekend in the league. We really don't know what will happen, and we don't know. On the other hand as well, what kind of relationship him and Luis Enrique will have and what kind of impact that could have on PSG season. So it'd be very interesting to follow.
It wasn't the fans booing. It was me booing from here.
Oh, really? You're booing him?
Anything involving Mbappe
just gets
I don't know how I've squeezed it into this show today, to be quite honest with you.
Well, Pete was excited about the boos.
Producer?
Just one last thing. This all seems quite counterproductive, doesn't it? Because as much as you say, well, we have to learn to play without Mbappe, next season you have an Osimhen in, or Rafael Leao in, shut up, Leao in, to kind of make that difference.
Yeah, but for example, there's a good point to be made that Mbappe loves playing on the left wing to come inside and etc. We know that. He's not that keen on playing number 9. And what Luis Enrique has done is to play him number 9 to be able to develop Bradley Barcola, who's a young player that PSG invested quite a lot of money in the summer on, who can only really play as a left winger. This is his game, and he's way too young to start experimenting with him and playing in different positions. So you could look at it and saying, well, to get Barcola a lot of experience this season so he can be ready next season and be even better, then we play him in Kylian's position. You move Kylian centrally because even if he doesn't like it, he's still good there. But so maybe Luis Enrique had this plan all along, and maybe in a way knowing that Kylian was very likely to leave in the summer, that he already prepared in his mind players for next season, like a Barcola, maybe like one of the two midfielders that had been playing on that kind of left-hand side too. Maybe even who played at left back, whether that was Lucas Hernandez or Beraldo. Nuno Mendes is coming back now. So maybe this is all part of the plan. I don't know. You're right. It's hard to tell because the squad will be different next season. So you're preparing some of the players, but who knows where they will be next season and who's going to be in the squad.
But I thought we didn't think you wanted to talk about it. Now you're dragging it out.
Just waving. I'm surrendering.
Right. Right.
Throwing the towel in.
Yeah, right. Come on, get on with your point. Do you have a point?
I don't have a point.
Well, why are you waving that then?
Because I'm giving up.
Right.
Mbappe, so I'm going. Get my mic off.